Okay, welcome back to another episode of myself, Luke. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Yes, it's the 21st, it's the start of spring, and we are now less than a month away from the Bitcoin halving. So right here, as you can see, I've stuck it on the 29th, but I think that's technically wrong. It might be on the 22nd or 23rd. So let's just move this slightly. I'll double check that after, but we are like 3-4 weeks away from the Bitcoin halving. So what are we seeing today in the charts? Well, we had a pump to the upside, as you can see here. It looks like train tracks to me. Basically, the market doesn't know in which direction it's going ultimately. And I was just drawing this trend line. It was better on the 4 hour, but as you can see, we've hit it once, two, and perfectly came down on this. So we've got this nice little support trend line going to the upside. Personally, I think eventually this is going to break, and when it does break, if it breaks this trend line, then we're definitely coming down to the first target of approximately $51,336. So if we break this trend line just here, then yeah, I'm expecting us to come down to this first target at 51k. But again, that's a wonderful buying opportunity if you haven't done so already. If you're not dollar cost averaging in and you see Bitcoin at lower prices, then you want to DCA in. I mean, prices right now are still cheap for Bitcoin, because especially if we go to that $200,000 level, anything before the halving is a bonus. So after the halving, then it's going to move quite fast to the end of this year. So if you're trading, you've got my affiliate links in the description below, so you can go on Bitflex or Bybit using leverage, of course. You do a 10x and you trade it down to that target of 51,500, then it's 23% on leverage. If you're using 10x, you can make a nice 230%. So yeah, I'm just watching this at the moment, because yesterday it seemed that we were going to dump further and we didn't, and now yeah, we've had a day yesterday where it was in the green. So we formed these two candlesticks, which if we look at the technicals, then yeah, we've just formed two basically train tracks. We don't know which way we're going, but if we go, this is the daily. On the 4 hour as well, I like to look at the 4 hour for any other information that I can get out from it. So let me just zoom out just to make sure the trend line is nice. There we go. I'll just move that slightly. Okay, so clearly got this nice rising trend line right here. So we've hit it once, two, and three times. But I do expect us to roll over and come down to these zones. Why is that? Well, if we go to the weekly, let me just get rid of this. Do you know what? I'm going to keep the trend line. But let's go straight to the weekly. I want to bring out this candlestick here. As you can see, we've got this candlestick right here, and this is extremely bearish. Now, if you've been following me on my videos, I have been speaking about the bullish divergence on the RSI. That came beginning of the week or last week, and yeah, this is a rising a doji, I forgot the name of it, not a shooting star. I think it's a right. Let me just check. It's a rising star pattern. It's star pattern. Star candlestick. Evening star. Sorry. So it's an evening star pattern, and yeah. So this is basically indicating a reversal. So you can clearly see on my screen we have this evening star, and it looks like we're rolling over. Now, of course, yesterday we had that green candle wick to the upside. Let me just get rid of this so you can see my screen a little bit better. So there we go. So that's not good news for the short term. For the bears, they're probably going to pull the price back down, but that's good news if you're dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Again, if you were with me yesterday and the day before, I've been talking about the Fibonacci retracements. So we've got these three lines here, which I am waiting for, and I'll probably buy in 100% buy into Bitcoin if we go back down to these levels. So we've got these three levels I'm watching, that I'm looking at for that reversal. So yeah, so at the moment it looks like this is not good news for Bitcoin in the short term. Now, of course, long term this year, I expect us to go way above 100k, possibly even reaching 200,000. Yet I'm being very conservative because I think I have PTSD from the last cycle, and I'm saying 120 to 150,000. But I would not be surprised if we go way past 200k this cycle, because a lot of people are saying 100k, 120k, and I think most people probably have PTSD like me because of last time. So yeah, so short term, just overall bearish, but then obviously long term bullish. So I have been saying on my channel that just before the halving we do see some major volatility. So could this be the start before the halving, and then after the halving we pump up? So I am expecting us to eventually fill this candle wick in to the downside, and then yeah, coming all the way back down to that first target of 51,524. So remains to be seen. But if we just go back to the daily, what I'm going to do is put that trend line on here, and I'm going to keep it there. So where was it? It was on here. So we're going to keep that there just like that, and then we'll see if we break this trend line, this rising trend line here. If we do break it, I do expect us to very quickly, because we've got no resistance around this area, to come, yeah, just to smash straight down to these levels. So that'll be over a 20% move. So that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. Bearing in mind tomorrow's Friday, so it's the end of the week. So going into the weekend, nothing major happens. I mean, if anything, if we do keep going sideways, then that's great for the altcoins. As you can see, altcoins are back in the green today. That's because Bitcoin is just remaining stable at the moment, and that's a good thing. As long as Bitcoin stays stable, then if it doesn't dump significantly, then the altcoins are we're gonna see a massive altcoin season at some point. For the week, we're still in the red. That's because of what's happened over the last couple of days with that dump to the downside. But if Bitcoin now does go sideways for the next 2-3 weeks, then expect altcoins to outperform Bitcoin. But bearing in mind, if Bitcoin does dump 20-30%, then altcoins also going to tank to the downside as well. So for the month, everything is pretty green. So yeah, if you're dollar cost averaging, keep doing that. I mean, again, it's not financial advice. It's probably one of the best things to do is to DCA into the projects that you like, and hopefully you've done your research and you know what your projects are about. And of course, you need a plan as well. So just going over to CoinMarketCap, the Fear and Greed Index, we're still in the extreme greed, and I think in tomorrow's episode or over the weekend, I'm going to talk about how you can earn free Bitcoin, free crypto, without even putting any money into it. So we're going to talk about some ways of how you guys can earn some free crypto. So stay tuned for that next video, especially if you're new in crypto and you're a bit skeptical putting your own money in. Then I'm going to show you how to earn some free crypto, but that'll be in the next video, not today. So thanks guys and girls for watching. I think that's pretty much it, what I wanted to bring out today. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know in the comments section below, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye bye.